Welcome back, team.
Oh, that's good. Your deployment is succeeded. Once it is done, you just go there and if you see this particular thing, team, again, one more check for you. Your status of the virtual machine is running. Status of the virtual machine is running. But Azure VM virtual machine agent status is not ready. What does it mean? Team, this virtual machine being provisioned from Azure, right? Whenever you are provisioning a virtual machine from Azure, they are installing Azure agent I'm talking about. It's not DevOps agent, it's Azure agent in the virtual machine. That agent needs to be ready. Otherwise, you cannot connect to this virtual machine though it is running. In real time, whenever anyone asks you, hey, this VM is running, but I'm unable to connect. The problem is your VM agent is not ready. Wait for that. Wait for a few more seconds, it will be ready. Then you can comfortably connect. Right. That is all about the provisioning a virtual machine at this moment. Now we are just going back to the problem statement. Now, if you see this particular Azure portal area, the Azure portal area we have clear, right? Open Azure portal and provision the Azure Ubuntu mission. These two things are out already. Now, time for us to go for the Azure DevOps portal specially and complete these options, these four, whatever is listed here. Now, we will go there, we will learn about these particular steps which been listed under Azure DevOps team. Okay, to fulfill these options, now what we need to do? Go to the DevOps portal. Someone asked how to open the DevOps portal, dev.azure.com. Okay. You just open the dev.azure.com. It will open the DevOps services for you. Please click on the DevOps services, click on start free. Automatically it will try to open your account, whatever is there with you. And the same login account you can use comfortably. This is the DevOps portal. Hope everyone is able to see. I showed this one in our last class also. You can refer that. Go for the go for the project. We created a project in our last session, and there go for the project settings. Once you are here, just scroll down, there team. Especially, I'm talking about agent pools. Click on agent pools. When you click on agent pools, there you are seeing a pool. Right side corner, you are seeing an option called add pool. Click on add pool. Here I'm just selecting self-hosted. Okay, you may get some doubt. Okay, why we are depending upon the self-hosted? Why don't we use Azure provided agent pools? Still you can use them. There are two types of agent pools. One pool is completely, which is a customized, which is from our end. Another pool is completely from Azure. My suggestion is use your self-hosted, your customized one. If you are depending upon the Azure hosted agent pool, the problem what you will get here is that particular pool may not be ready all the time for you team. It will not be ready all the time for you. It will not be ready. You need to be queue for some time. But you are the persons managing your agent pool on your own. You don't need to carry anyone. You can run your pipelines at any moment. So that's the only difference. But you will understand, I will show you the exact difference when we are discussing the pipeline. I will show the difference, but don't worry. Now you go for the pool name. ADO, I'm just giving a pool name. ADO-AZ-pool. I'm just using a name called AZ for yours, for your batch. Okay. And full permission for all the pipelines. I showed this option in the last session itself. Okay. Just create this one. Now, you created a pool. What is a pool? The name itself is clearly telling you pool is a collection of something. Now, the pool is a collection of agents. That's what the point you need to keep in your mind. Okay. Pool is a collection of agents. Okay. Now, you go for the agent. Now, click on new agent. When you click on new agent, here you are seeing different types of agents. Windows, Mac, and Linux. Now, you need to keep in your mind, you can make Windows VM also as an Azure DevOps agent. You can make your Mac OS also your Azure DevOps agent. You can make use your Linux VM also as Azure DevOps agent. All are possible. But our scenario is to make our Linux VM as an Azure DevOps agent. That's what registering. We are registering Azure Ubuntu mission in the Azure DevOps portal. To do this one, you need to execute these steps. This is what I'm talking about installing. If you refer this one, installing Azure DevOps agent into the VM. That's where exactly these things are coming into the picture. Now, how to do this one? To do this one, you need to log into the VM first. First, log into the VM. Go to the portal. Open the portal. Sorry, this is your VM. You may see sometimes still not ready, but don't trust this one. Please reload the screen. Please reload the screen. Right, perfect. See, comfortably my VM is running. I don't see any kind of warnings or any kind of errors on top of it. If you notice few options here, this resource VM name is AZ-VM. This is being tagged under resource group called AZ-RZ. A location is Southeast Asia. Under this subscription, this is your subscription ID. And this is the tag which I gave owner as DR. And the operating system is Linux Ubuntu 20.04. And the size of the VM is this one. This is the public IP. And this is the virtual network on the subnet which you are using. You don't have any idea on this particular area. Don't worry. Okay. You will get a super idea in 1 or 2 classes. Don't worry on this. Okay. Because I haven't touched the virtual network and subnet concept. Okay. Don't worry. Because that is not our goal for now. The DNS name, if you want to configure, if you want to connect your virtual machine, not with IP address, or something like some www.flipkart.com or www.amazon.com or something like some DNS, you can still configure that, but I don't require that. Maybe we will see this one based on the project requirement basis. We have these cases, especially when we are discussing on the real-time project in the Kubernetes, not right now. And go for this one. There is a public IP. This is the public IP exactly being assigned by the Azure. Oh, some random IP being assigned. This is the IP exactly will help you to connect to this virtual machine. Then what is this IP? Private IP. What is this IP then? This IP is from this virtual network. This virtual network. So each and every instance, especially in any cloud, you have 2 types of addresses. One is public, another one is private. Public is optional. Public is optional. You can disable this one also. Completely, you can remove this one also. You can remove this one. You don't need to keep the public IP always available. You don't need actually. You can remove this one. Comfortably you can remove. Not an issue. Right. I will show you how to remove. Just click on this one. Once you click on this one, public IP, there you can go for you can go for the overview. Just go for the overview. There you can see an option called disassociate. If you click on disassociate, automatically public IP will be detached from your VM. Simple. Click on this one. If you just go there, just this. See, disassociation. Okay, this action will permanently disassociate the public IP from the network. Now you are just removing that one. Removing that one. So I'm just showing you how to remove a public IP. Maybe if you don't know, if you have some confusion, maybe this particular thing will help you. Whatever the thing I did right now. Okay, that one will help you. Okay, let it go, no worries. Okay, again I will attach. Okay, I think I click it 2 times. That's the reason I think it is just throwing a message. Seems to be you're already doing that particular action here. Okay, you just need to wait for a few seconds, or by the time that IP will be removed. I'm just going back to the virtual machine. So once you are going back to the virtual machine, see your IP gone. I don't see an IP here. Hey, but how I can connect? I don't have an IP, but how I can connect? Public IP refers to for the public only. We are the public. We need to connect this particular VM by using this IP only. But we are not the private resources for this VM. We are not the private resources actually. We are the public. But how? But there is no IP. There is no identification. But how I can? Now you need to understand how to attach IP. Go to networking. There you can see the network interface. Click on the network interface. If you click on the network interface, there you can see an option and go for the IP configurations. Under the IP configurations, click on this particular IP config, whatever the IP config you are seeing on the screen. Click on the IP config. There there you can see associate the public IP address. Click on this one and select the public IP address from here. This particular VM public IP is the one which you just purchased from Azure. That is still there with you. Please select this one and save it again. Now what will happen, the IP will be enabled on the virtual machine. Now we have seen some process team, how to remove and how to attach a public IP to a virtual machine. That is what exactly we have seen. Okay. Let's wait for a few seconds. I think it should be okay. All right. You just go to the virtual overview. Once you go to the see, the IP came again. That's good. What is our goal? Our goal is to connect to this virtual machine. Now go there to the connect button team. Once you go to the connect button, you just go there. There you can see, I believe some UI changes here. Okay, UI a little bit changed. Okay, earlier I think this UI been changed very recently. I don't see this particular UI earlier. Even a week before also I don't see this one. A little bit UI change. Okay, all right, no worries. Okay, especially whenever you want to connect to this particular virtual machine, right, team? So usually what exactly I'm trying to show you here, they are just showing you some steps how exactly you can collect by using your local machine. I believe they improvised this process. That's only the thing I'm just noticing here. I don't see any other. Connect from your local machine. This is what exactly your goal, right? This is what exactly your goal. Okay, don't worry. I think a little bit change on the UI. Let me see this particular thing. Okay, let me see. Configure and connect. Let me see what exactly the intention here. This one I think will make sure. I think whether my local Mac machine is able to connect to this VM or not. I think that is what exactly it is trying to. That's what exactly it is showing you configuring. Okay, don't worry. I think this is UI change now. UI change. Let me see this particular option also. I think. Okay, let's not waste time on this one. I will just keep this one as it is for you. Don't worry. I will just keep this one as it is. Okay, we will see this one again. Because what exactly they are trying to do, I am not very sure. Let's keep this option open because that's usually the things happens with the clouds. Okay, the things are keep on changing. This kind of UIs or features. Okay, we also need to be familiarize those options whenever we see. Let's wait for a few seconds and we will see. Meanwhile, I will show you another approach to connect to this virtual machine. Okay, I'm just going to the virtual machine team. Again, I'm just going to the virtual machine in another window also. Whenever you are in the virtual machine, how exactly you need to connect? Okay, I'm opening this since I'm using Mac. I'm opening the terminal. Okay, this is what my terminal. For example, if you are using a Windows machine, you can use putty. I'm just keeping few things here. You can keep those things in your mind team. Okay, so first one is I'm just giving. You can download putty. Okay, this one you can use. Or you can use a PowerShell as well. Okay, whatever the PowerShell you have, you can use that one also. Or you can use mobile XTerm. Okay, mobile XTerm also you can use. Or you can use the best case for all the machines is Visual Studio Code. This is the best case now. In real time, we are going to use the last one. Okay, last one, because this option Visual Studio Code is the one which is very easy and comfortably you can manage all the virtual machines. Because in real time, you will not only end up with only one VM. You may have some 10 plus VMs. All the VM configurations you need to save. Either you can use putty, but the Visual Studio Code, the advantage with the Visual Studio Code is it will give a very good UI for you. UI, visualization, very good UI. Okay, that is the one which we are going to see in further steps. Okay, not right now. I'm going to show you by using terminal first. Okay, terminal like PowerShell in your Windows. I have the terminal in Mac. Okay, that's what I'm going to show. So for example, whenever you are dealing this case, you need to connect with SSH. What is username? I have given the username. Especially, I have given the username here, team. I have given the username as Azure user. That's the one exactly I have given, right? So usually that one we'll see. Okay, I think it is open in the PowerShell. Okay, it is open in the shell directly on the VM. Okay, got it. Okay, see team, I believe this kind of feature is available for the Google Cloud earlier. Okay, the GCP has this feature. In the Google Cloud, directly they are offering some cloud shell. Usually we'll call that one as a cloud shell like this. Okay, this is the one. So a kind of this particular cloud shell in GCP, it will provision a VM for you at runtime. But in this particular Azure, it will always connect to the storage account. That's our differences between these two. But doesn't matter for us. That doesn't matter. But what exactly? It is just allowing you to connect from this cloud terminal itself. This is a cloud terminal. Okay. That is what exactly it is asking you. But this is not needed for now. We will see first how to connect from your local machine. Okay. Later, I will show you how to connect from the cloud shell also. This is also easy only because commands are same. Team. Okay. Commands are same. But you need to habituate to connect from your local machine. Okay. Local machine. That is the very good one. First, you need to understand as a level 1. First, I'm just going here. SSH Azure user. Azure user is the username followed by what is the IP address team. You are seeing an IP address something, right? Just go there and just give the IP address. Hit enter. It is asking, are you sure you want to connect? Yes, I want to connect. Just press enter. Yes. Then okay, it is asking password. What are the password you provided when you are provisioning a virtual machine? Please give that. That's it. You will be inside of. Sorry, I think it's denied. Just a second. Okay. Yes, all right. So you are inside the virtual machine now. So that is where exactly you are seeing, right? See, you are here. So even when you open the cloud shell, because we click on the connect button, I'll show you what exactly we did. We click on the connect button. When there you are seeing two things. One is SSH using Azure CLI. This one is helping you by using browser. That's what exactly your point. This is native. This one maybe we will discuss specially. Maybe is similar to the past host. Those things when we are discussing, then we will pull this one. But this one is the one which is directly launching the cloud shell. This is what the cloud shell browser shell. Okay, this is what the browser shell. For example, I'm just applying all shell commands, each and every bash command, everything will work here. I think the same command, whatever you provided, right, team, on the terminal, you just provided a command, right? I'm applying the same command here also. This should work. Azure user @ what is the IP address one? IP address is this one. Okay, I'm just going to the cloud shell one. I'm just opening this particular thing. Okay, I'm just giving hit enter. See, same questions it is asking. The password. I'm just giving the password 345. Okay, you provided the password. That's it. You are inside the virtual machine. See, we just explored this option. This option is helping you to launch a virtual machine to make the connection from the cloud shell. That's what the browser cloud shell. It's okay. You can use this one, or you can use the terminal local